pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Ray needs some company, Ray needs some company, Ray needs some company on radio. Ray needs some company, Ray needs some company, Ray needs some company on radio. It's Thursday night, so what you gonna do?
Nothing, 'cause it's Campbell Ford.
Hockey season's all done when you're sitting on your bum.
So grab your beer and have some fun with Ray on the radio. Ray needs some company.
Good evening, and welcome to the show on this snowy evening. This is November 15th. Snowy evening in Camelford. This is the Ray on the Radio Show. Thanks for tuning in. This is show 341. I'm out of sync. I wasn't here last week. I didn't do my show live. I don't even know which button I'm supposed to... Here we go. I've lowered it now. Yes! Show 341. And it was kind of funny because when I arrived home from work today, everything was perfect. I went in the house, I did this, that, and that. I did a million things. And then I looked out the window. No, I didn't, actually. I didn't look out the window. I went on Facebook to do the Ray on the Radio thing, and then all of a sudden somebody posted, "Oh, it looks so pretty outside. It's so pretty." No, it doesn't. No, I looked out the window. I couldn't believe it. I went, "Oh my gosh." I said, "You know what? Enough already. Let's get into spring. I'm done already." I really don't like snow anymore. Ugh. Yeah, all right. Oh, I did want to read something. There's a thingamajigger coming up this weekend. Yes, a thingamajigger. I have to find it now. Oh, why did I clear that? It's on my phone. Enjoy the music in the background. Where is it? I was so prepared. It's like it's gone. Alrighty, well, you know what? I will find it somewhere. I hope I didn't delete it. And, oh, there it is. There we go. Dead air, Ray. Dead air. Alright, it's very important. It's the 5th annual Trent Hills Entrepreneurial Showcase. It's November 24th. That's next weekend. I work. Yeah. November 24th, 2018. It starts at 10 a.m. and it goes till 5 p.m. I was there last year. I was. And it was really great. There was quite a bit of vendors there. And some of them were like real choice stuff. So many amazing crafters and vendors. You'll find something for everyone. Don't miss out. It's at the Masonic Hall, 53 Front Street South. They have the Sensi glass design pearls, beeswax products, homemade crafts, preserves, jewelry, and more. The admission, this has got to be good. It's free. Shop smart, shop local. It is so true. So I'll remind you before the night ends, and so you can get out there. Yeah. All right, let me check that off. Read that I did. What else is there? Oh, yeah, you know what's scary, too? It's only like 6 weeks till Christmas. That's, like, depressing. Oh. Oh, my gosh. What else did I have here? I had a few things. Yes, the radio show is brought to you by the Trent Hills Tribune, THT. Did you see the new issue? Well, it's not new anymore. It's old because the new one will be out next week. But they started in the November issue. They have this new real official-looking logo. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Very well done, Trent Hills Tribune. So it's a newspaper by the people, for the people. And has more news and views you can shake a stick at. So pick one up throughout the Trent Hills area. So next week you'll be able to grab the December issue. Looks pretty good. Yes! I checked that off. It's very festive in the CQL studio. I walked in here. It's the first, going on 7 years here. It's the first time there was Christmas lights. Somebody put up a little stringer of lights where the CD rack is. It'll probably melt all the cases, but that's okay because it's very festive. So whoever did that, thank you. It looks good. I want to thank John, too. John does a lot of the Sunday shows, and he does the programming for the show. So I thank you, John, for... just got to thank him. I know he never listens. So if you know John, say, oh, Ray talked about you. He said thank you. All right, we're going to get into some music. I was doing that YouTube surfing, and there's an AC/DC song I just love, and it's "Dirty Deeds," and you can call it "Dirty Deeds," dumb, dirt, cheap, but the name of the song to me is just "Dirty Deeds," and I loved it so much. I was watching it on YouTube or on a YouTube thing, and then I realized I'm going to start finding some good covers. So. A little more about Dirty Deeds. It was released on a 7-inch vinyl, a single, and also on a cassette single, backed with the non-LP track, Let It Bleed. We're not going to open with that, actually. I am so out of sync. There's somebody's birthday today. That's right. How can I forget? Oh, my goodness. So we're going to start the show all over again. I'm going to edit all the other stuff out. So listen to the Spreaker. Listen to my podcast. Probably going to be better. This is for Susan. It's the CKOL birthday song.
Go, shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip a party like what a drag it is getting old.
Alrighty, there you go. Happy 29th, Susan. You don't look a day past 29, and thanks for listening to the show and everything. So we're going to do a song for the birthday girl, Susan, and this is your favorite song. And this is for Susan. And then we'll come back and I'll do that AC/DC thing. Happy birthday, Susan. Let's see if I get that CD. There we go.
The tear that's in your eye, and your begging doesn't make up for all your cheating living lies. Now that I see the long view, I ain't got nothing left. I ain't got nothing left for you. The flame that drove me in was burning on a candlestick of arrogance and selfish sin. That rush that we lived through, I ain't got nothing left. I ain't got nothing left for you. Slingshot from your slingshot
Birthday song for Susan. It's Leona's sister. It is. And they're friends of the show as well. Joyce and Barry. I don't know their stage names. I forget them. But it's Joyce and Barry. When you see Leona's sister play live, call them that. Actually, there's going to be new music coming out from them shortly. I don't know about shortly, but there is. They're working on songs. Original material again. All right. I'll say once again, happy birthday. It's over. It's done. Actually, your birthday's tomorrow, I know, Susan, but I don't do a show tomorrow. All right. So we're going to jump into Dirty Deeds. It was released on a 7-inch vinyl single and also a cassette single, which is kind of cool. Backed with a non-LP track, Let It Bleed. A cover of the Rolling Stones song Love Hurts was released as the second single, backed with Up, Up, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I don't even know why I bothered with this. But AC/DC is a great song. And I forget what album I was listening to, and they were huge in Canada. But that album was their first album, I believe. And, yeah. And it took a few years to come out. When they were really big in North America, that's when they re-released Dirty Deeds. So I got a couple of great covers. I do. I think I've played one before. One's a country kind of version, folky country, and the other one's just rock and roll. So let's listen to a back-to-back of covers of AC/DC's Dirty Deeds, done dirt cheap on Ray on the Radio on CKOL.
You're having trouble with your high school head. He's giving you the blues. You want to graduate but not in his bed. That's what you gotta do. Pick up the phone. I'm here alone. Call me anytime. 362-436. I'll lead a life of crime. Dirty deeds. Dirty deeds, dirty deeds, dirty deeds, and they're done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds, and they're done dirt cheap. Problems in your life of love. You got a broken heart. He's double dealing with your best friend. That's when the teardrops start. Pick up the phone. I'm always home. Or make a social call. Come on in. Forget about him. We'll have ourselves a ball. Dirty deeds. Dirty deeds, dirty deeds, dirty deeds, and they're done dirt cheap. 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 Shoes, cyanide, TNT, neckties, contracts, high voltage, dirty deeds, dirty deeds, dirty deeds, dirty deeds, and they're done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds, and they're done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds, and they're done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds, and they're done dirt cheap.
cheap. Done dirt cheap. Done dirt cheap.
Dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap. Done dirt cheap. Done dirt cheap. Done dirt cheap.
Yes, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts cover of AC/DC's Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. And if you're wondering what album it's on, it was on their 7th studio album. It was released back in 1990. And it's called The Hit List by Joan Jett. And it's all just cover tracks on the album. It's quite cool. It's like Brian Ferry. It's called Dylan-esque. Brian Ferry, the lead singer of Roxy Music, he came out of covers of just Dylan music. I can go on and on and on. Patti Smith, she came out, I think it's called 12. And she has 12 songs she covers that she loves. And then you have The Rush. Oh, my. It just never ends. It doesn't. But it's a great song, 2 great versions, and I hope you enjoyed them.
Pretty good, eh? Give me a smoke.
Don't go anywhere, kiddies. It's time for Ray on the Radio's Canadian set.
Looks like this CD with the ad is not going to load. Right on. So it's the Canadian set. We're going to jump right into it. And once again, Canadian. They have to be Canadian. Oh, here's finally CD is loaded.
I'm Scott from Brighton Recycling. I run a local business, just like you, and I want to help increase your bottom line. Bring your metals to Brighton Recycling.
I don't run a
we'll
local
pay you
business.
on the spot.
Do you hear about
Heavy
that?
equipment, copper, batteries, vehicles, and loose scrap is what we want. If you have too much to transport, we'll bring you a bin. Find out how Brighton Recycling can turn unwanted metal and recyclables into revenue. Visit brightonrecycling.ca or call us at 475-1001. That's 475-1001.
Yes, Brighton Recycling. Okay, back to it. We're going to do a little slower, open it up with some slow music. Yeah, a bit of Neil Young. On Ray on the Radio on CKOL.
Well, I dreamed I saw the knights in armor coming, saying something about a queen. There were peasants singing and drummers drumming, and the archers split the tree. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun that was floating on the breeze. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. I was lying in a burned out basement with the full moon in my eyes. I was hoping for replacement when the sun burst through the sky. There was a band playing in my head, and I felt like getting high. I was thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. Thinking had said, I was hoping it was a lie. Well, I dreamed I saw the silver spaceships flying in the yellow haze of the sun. There were children crying and colors flying all around the chosen ones. All in a dream, all in a dream. The loading had begun. Flying Mother Nature's silver seed to a new home in the sun. Flying Mother Nature's silver seed
Fixer fixed a diesel, diesel fixed me what a weasel. Oh no. Baby was a workshop owner. Baby was a workshop owner. Baby and me were right for the picking. Well, that was the day we ran into Albert Flasher. Shop owner in the gulch for the people, and I offered myself to the world. I was a workshop owner. I was a workshop owner. I was a workshop owner. Picture yourself in a tango with another. You feel your body awaken. Your skin is shaking. Your love needed making. Pictures mean nothing when you find your own lover. And I'm talking skin on skin. That kind of skin that you're in, boy. That kind of spin where you've been. Cause I'm tired of seeing pictures on a screen. I'm tired of picturing love. Picturing love. Picturing love. Picturing love. I'm tired of picturing love. Picturing love. Picturing love. Picturing love. I'm tired of picturing love. When I wear my hair, it's a man's world fantasy. I undress in 7 steps, like a camera's watching me. I suppose I'll strike a pose, but that's so predictable. I undress in 7 steps because we can't stop. Picturing love, picturing love, picturing love. 'Cause I'm tired of picturing love. Picturing love, picturing love, picturing love. I'm tired of picturing love. In the screen I see a woman dancing to my expectations. A tired fantasy. Isn't this what you wanted? Am I turning you on yet? I don't know how to be with all these eyes on me. Someone like you. Picturing love. Picturing love. Picturing love. Picturing love. I'm tired of picturing love. Picturing love. Picturing love. Picturing love. I'm tired of picturing love. Picturing love. Picturing love. Picturing love. I'm tired of picturing love. Picturing love. Picturing love. Picturing love. I'm tired of picturing love.
I talk. Picturing love. Yes, indeed. What are we? Albert Flash from the Guess Who. We also heard Light of Day. Casey and Clayton. I love them. They're on tour, but it's only in Western Canada in the States. So I guess we'll have to wait maybe sometime early to 2019, and they'll be making their way out of maybe out of Toronto or something. Belleville will be nice. And I opened with... What did I open with? Oh, it's so long ago. Neil Young. After the Gold Rush.
Hey, this is Ray on the radio's community events.
Community!
Yes, we're going to do some community events here. There's lots going on because of the time of the year. Lots of fundraisers, lots of stuff going on. How about this? Christmas Craft Show, Saturday, November 17th, Sunday, November 18th, 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. It's at the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 389. That's the one in Havelock on 8 Ontario Street. You can head out there. You can phone them at 705-778-3728. Or 3728. They have a variety of Christmas gifts, and baked goods. Yum. I love baked goods. Come in and enjoy our many vendors. The kitchen will be open both days for food and beverages. So go check it out, man. How about Christmas Market? It's this weekend again. Saturday, November 17th. 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. 53 Front Street in Camelford at the Masonic Lodge. And they have produce, baking, greenery, and wreaths. Great gift ideas and handcrafted items. Roast beef dinner. Yes, it includes tea, coffee, and dessert at the Odd Fellows Hall at 240 Victoria Street in Camelford. That's next week. Friday, November 23rd at 6 p.m. Adults, it's only $15. Children under 8, 7 bones. That's it. It's wheelchair accessible. Fantastic. If you need to contact them for whatever reason, 705-653-0072 or 0072. Look at all these bazaars. Christmas, cafe, and bazaar. Saturday, November 17th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. You go, oh, this is good. I should go. Pictures with Santa. I got a picture last year with Santa. Children's Secret Santa Shop. How about a cafe lunch? The adult menu is $7. That's very cheap. Kids, children menu, $3. It's like nothing. The bake sale, gift shop, silent auction, teddy bear clinic, white elephant sale. Don't know what that is. I would assume they don't have like albino elephants there for sale, but I don't even know what that is. I've got to find out now. Text me, someone out there, if you know, or put it on my Facebook. What is the White Elephant Sale? Fundraisers at St. John's United Church, 50 Bridge Street, West Camelford, and it's for the auxiliary to Camelford Memorial Hospital. Oh, maybe one more. Oh, yeah, this is always good because it includes the Legion and the Ladies Auxiliary. They work real hard, them ladies. The Royal Canadian Legion, Ladies Auxiliary Branch 389. They have a festive winter brunch. That's again in Havelock. Look at those go-getters there, eh? It's at 8 Ottawa Street. This will be our last brunch until after the new year. Sunday, November 25th. I worked that weekend. 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. Adults is $9.50. Seniors is $8. Children 5 to 11, it's $5. Children 4 and under are free. Come in and enjoy. Look at the stuff they have. Cranberry sauce, caramel pecan French toast casserole, eggs and toast, sausages, bacon, fruit, veggies, coffee, buttermilk, pies, and it goes on and on. Roast turkey, stuffing, baked beans, deviled eggs, green. Oh, it never ends. My, they're getting it right. Aha. Alrighty, 8:38. I just went into a little bit of Blankville in my mind. Let's get back to music.
Father and I are going out tonight, so you're going to babysit Tina, right?
About that, I was talking to some other girls, and did you know some people get paid to babysit?
Oh boy, she's on to us. Okay, let's start the negotiation.
$1,000 in a parking space.
How about $3 an hour?
Okay, deal.
$3 every hour?
up on Salisbury Hill, I could see the city light. Wind was blowing, time stood still. Eagle flew out of the night. He was something to observe. Came in close, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. I had to listen, had no choice. I did not believe the information, just had to trust imagination. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, grab your things, I've come to take you home. To keep in silence, I resigned. My friends would think I was a nut, turning water into wine. Open doors would soon be shut. So I went from day to day. My life was in a rut, till I thought of what I'd say, which connection I should cut.
small town, and people let me be just what I want to be. Got nothing against the big town. Still hate seat enough to say that was in the big town. But my bed is in a small town. Oh, that's good enough for me. Well, I was born in a small town, and I can breathe in a small town. Gonna die in a small town. Oh, that's probably where they bury me.
a miniskirt, her name's Suzanne, right? The one in the high hole boat is Sharon. And Karen is the one with the blonde wig on. And with the bullet man, we're going number one. And I don't need any money to have any fun.
Let's get moving into action. Let's get moving into action. If your life's too slow, no satisfaction. Find something out there, there's an attraction. If you hesitate now, that's a subtraction. So let's get moving, go into action.
We take that Trans-Bay tube on the Richmond line. Leave SF at 8, East Bay by 9. We may run out of money tonight, never out of time. Palmer Street, we kiki corner, had to line. It's anybody's guess how late we're gonna run. We go all night, alright, to midnight just begun.
Let's get moving into action. Let's get moving into action. If your life's too slow, no satisfaction. Find something out there, there's an attraction. If you hesitate now, that's a subtraction. So let's get moving, go into action.
When we showed up on the scene, we tried to warn them that your days were over and your ship was sunken. Respect to New York, respect to London. But we're from California and our stance is golden. Digging deep, hold the sacred ground. And the music come playing, then you jump up, jump down. If you hook up the speakers, man, we'll bring the sound. And the music will be heard from miles and miles around. We got songs of redemption, songs of war. We got songs like this that can pack the dance floor.
Let's get moving into action. Let's get moving into action. If your life's too slow, no satisfaction. Find something out there, there's an attraction. If you hesitate now, that's a subtraction. So let's get moving, go into action.
To action, Tim Armstrong. The Ozark Mountain Daredevils. If you want to get to heaven, and that was released back in 1973, and it was the Ozark Mountain Daredevils' first major hit. John Mellencamp, Small Town, and I opened with Peter Gabriel's Salisbury Hill. Yes. It's from the album which was released, the album is called Peter Gabriel, released, no, it's actually called First Car, and it was released back in 1977. What did I write down here? Most of Gabriel's songs have lyrics made up of various images that come to him. This was a rare autobiographical song dealing with his break as lead singer of the band Genesis in anticipation of his new challenge as a solo artist. I love Genesis with Peter Gabriel in it. Alrighty, 8:54. I got a few songs here, and then it'll bring us to the top of the hour. Yes, a little bit of Ray Charles. Ray on the radio on CQL.
Let me tell you about a girl who know she is my baby and she lives next door. Every morning before the sun comes up, she brings my coffee in my favorite cup. That's why I know, yes I know, hallelujah, I just love her so. When I'm in trouble and I have no friend, I know she'll go with me until the end. Everybody asks me how I know. I smile at them and say she told me so. That's why I know, oh I know, hallelujah, I just love her so. Now if I call her on the telephone and tell her that I'm all alone, by the time I count from 1 to 4, I hear her on my door. In the evening when the sun go down, nobody else around. She kisses me and she holds me tight and tells me, Daddy, everything's alright. So I know, yes I know, hallelujah, I just love her so. Now if I call her on the telephone and tell her that I'm all alone, by the time I come from 1 to 4, I hear her on my door. In the evening when the sun goes down, when there is nobody else around, she kisses me and she holds me tight and tells me that everything's alright. So I know, yes I know, hallelujah, I just love her. Oh, hallelujah, don't you know I just love her so. She's my little woman, we call style, babe.
Came into town as a man of renown, a writer of songs about freedom and joy. The hall had been rented and I was presented as a kind of a singer that all could enjoy. As I climbed up the stair to the stage that was there, it was obvious something was missing. I could tell by the vibes they wouldn't be bribed, they weren't in the mood to listen. They yelled out, play me a rock and roll song, don't give me songs about freedom and joy. Play me a rock and roll song, but don't play me no song at all. I played them some songs about peace and contentment, things that I've come to believe in. When I was through to a chorus boo, some track star yelled, thank God he's leaving. Now someone play me a rock and roll song, I've had it to hear with your flowers and bees. Play me a rock and roll song, but don't play me no song at all. Well, if I played you a rock and roll song, it wouldn't be fair, 'cause my head isn't there. So we'll leave you with your rock and roll songs and make my way back to the country. Still I held, play me a rock and roll song, don't give me music that I don't want to hear. Play me a rock and roll song, I should have stayed at home with a big case of beer. Play me a rock and roll song, but don't play me no song at all.
Daddy worked like a mule mining Pike County coal. He fucked up his back, couldn't work anymore. He said, one of these days you'll get out of these hills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. See, the ways of this world just bring you to tears. Keep the Lord in your heart and you'll have nothing to fear. Live the best best that you can. And don't lie and don't steal. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Well, Daddy, I've been trying, I just can't catch a break. There's too much in this world I can't seem to shake. But I remember your words, Lord, that bring me chills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Keep in mind that a man's just as good as his word. It takes twice as long to build bridges you've burnt. And there's hurt you can cause, time alone cannot heal. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Well, Daddy, I've been trying, I just can't catch a break. There's too much in this world I can't seem to shake. But I remember your words, Lord, they bring me to chills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Keep your nose on the grindstone.
Nose to the grindstone. Tyler Childers. Valdi, rock and roll song released back in 1972, and I opened with I Love Her So. Hallelujah. I Love Her So, Ray Charles. Top of the hour, 9:02. I ran into an individual last week. Well, the last couple of times I went out to the local Church Street Grindhouse, and dude came up, talked to me, and said his mother listens to Ray on the radio. So I don't know your son's name, I forget his name, taller kid. And he came up to me and he mentioned a song to me. It was a cover song by the band named Zwan. I think that's how you pronounce it, Z-W-A-N. So I looked them up, and he says, you got to listen to this song. So I did, and it's a cover song. It's called The Number of the Beast. It's the third studio album by the English band Iron Maiden. It was released back in March of '82. It's their first release, or not their first release, released back in '82. And this is a cover song by the band Zwan. Yes, you hear it on Ray on the Radio on CKOL.
My mind was blank. I needed time to think, to get the memories from my mind. What did I see? Can I believe that what I saw that night was real and not just fantasy? Just what I saw in my own dreams were the reflections of my warped mind staring back at me. 'Cause in my dreams it's always there, the evil face that twists my mind brings me to torches blazed, sacred chants were praised, and as they start to cry, their hands held to the sky. In the night, the fire's burning bright, the ritual has begun, Satan's work is done. 666, the number of days, sacrifice is going on tonight. I'm coming back, I will return, and I'll possess your body, and I'll make you burn. I have the fire, I have the force, I have the power to make my evil take its course.
Well, the clock says it's time to close now. I guess I better go now. I really like to stay here all night. The cars crawl past, all stuffed with eyes. Street lights shed their hollow glow. Your brain seems bruised with numb surprise. Still one place to go. Still one place to go. Let me sleep all night in your soul kitchen. Warm my mind with your gentle stove. Turn me out in a wonder, baby. Stumbling in the neon grow. Where your fingers weak quick minarets. Speaking secret alphabet. I light another cigarette. Learn to forget. Learn to forget. Learn to forget. Learn to forget. Let me sleep all night in your soul kitchen. Warm my mind with your gentle stove. Turn me out in a wonder, baby. Stumbling
the clock says it's time to close now. I know I have to go now. I really wanna stay here all night. All night. All night.
You're listening to Today in Music History and the News. Yes, it's 9:15, and did you know the Hidden Treasure Chest Flea Market is open weekends from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m., so why not stop down and check out all the great treasures for Christmas. Also, home of Treasures Auction Services. Auctions are held every Thursday night at 6 p.m. They're located at 2 Industrial Drive in Camelford. If you need more info, call Sharon, 705-854-0037 or 705-854-0683. All right, we're going to get into a little bit of music history. Where do I start? Where do I start? 1994, TLC released their second album called Crazy Sexy Cool, all one word, featuring the hits Creep and Waterfalls. The group's most successful album sells over 10 million copies in the U.S. I don't know why I put that in there. 1993. I remember this like it was almost yesterday. A mysterious act called The Firemen released an album called Strawberries, Oceans, Ships, Forests in the UK. The cover is a red square with just a touch of text, and the music is mellow electronica. It's later revealed that The Firemen is Paul McCartney. Side project. Yeah, 1988, after hitting it huge with their 1986 debut album, License to Ill, the Beastie Boys leave the label and sign with Capitol Records. 2007. Wow, is it that long ago? That Led Zeppelin did the reunion show at the O2 Arena in London. I remember they put it out, tickets were on sale, and I had to go into a lottery, and I forget how many millions of entries there were in the lottery. I put them in there too. I wanted tickets, just a pair. Wasn't asking a lot, but then I would have to fly all the way to the UK. Probably would have cost me like $10,000. I'd still be paying for it. And this would have happened 11 years ago. But here, that's not the news story, no. In a charity auction, a 25-year-old man from Scotland pays, yes, get a load of this, $170,000 for 2 tickets to the Led Zeppelin reunion show. Over 1 million people entered. Oh, there's the answer. Over 1 million people entered a lottery for the 18,000 tickets, which sold for a face value of $255. This is a really good thing. I don't know if you've... I'll read this and then I'll elaborate. 2007, the first episode of Daryl Hall's show live from Daryl's house. It airs on the web, with Hall performing from his home in Millerton, New York. Now, if you've never seen, Hall & Oates, Daryl Hall, it's a great show. It really, really is. It's like... Jules Holland, he was from Squeeze, and he does a show as well, a music-oriented show. And this one's just so cool because it's in Daryl Hall's house, and they have some great musicians go in there. They do live stuff on the floor. So check it out. The Daryl Hall's show. It's called Daryl's House. 2004, Shania Twain's album Come On Over is certified double diamond by the IRAA with over 20 million copies sold in the U.S. alone. Isn't that crazy? It's just the 7th album to do so, and the only one by a female artist. Yes, she's back at it, and she just looks awesome still. I'm waiting for her to hit the wall, you know what I'm saying? How about this? In 1986, this is such a great song too, Lou Reed and Sam Moore performed their updated version of Soul Man on Saturday Night Live. The song is being featured for the movie of the same name. This is like the great song, is it not? Just enjoy it long enough until I pause it. Yeah, we could listen to that all night. I really, really could. But we're not going to. All right, what else? 1974. You know who was born on this day in 1974? He's in a band. He's with the front man of a band. He is. He was born in Alberta, Canada. His name is Chad. I don't forget how Krieger is. No, not Chad. How do you pronounce his name? But he's from Nickelback. So disrespect. I can't even pronounce his name. And he's a Canadian. You'd think you would. And they sell like 1 billion albums. And last but not least, 1972. Harry Chapin's son, Josh, is born, which gives him a new appreciation for the poem his wife Sandy wrote about her ex-husband called Cats in the Cradle. Harry puts music to the poem, and it becomes his biggest hit. Listen to Ray on the radio on CKOL.
My child arrived just the other day.
He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking for I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today, I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay, and he walked away, but his smile never dimmed. Said, I'm gonna be like him, yeah, you know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, he came from college just the other day. So much like a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. I've long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I can find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids are the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time there.
It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 10-song superset. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 10-song superset. It's playing on the radio. It's playing the songs you know, or maybe even some you don't. Come on, get ready, let's go.
24. Wow, time's flying. We're going to go into the 10-song superset commercial free, of course. Yes, we're going to start out with a little bit of Boston on Ray on the Radio on CKY.
Smoking
or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time. So you got to let me know, should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. You're happy when I'm on my knees. One day is fine and next is black. So if you want me off your back, well come on and let me know, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So come on and let me know. These indecisions bugging me. If you don't want me, set me free. Exactly whom I'm supposed to be. Don't you know which clothes even fit me? Come on and let me know, should I cool it or should I blow? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So you gotta let me know, should I cool it or should I blow? Should I stay or should I go now? Trouble. If I stay, it will be double. So you gotta let me know, should I stay or should I go?
Making me feel like I never was born. I said, who put all those things in your head? Things that make me feel like I'm there. And you're making me feel like I never was born. She said, you don't understand what I said. I said, no, 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 you're wrong when I was a boy. Everything was alright. Everything was alright. Making me feel like I never was born. She said, she said, she said, she said,
I recently became a father. Thank you. Became a father for the 4th time. Never so much applause on that part. Really no applause, right? Because after the 3rd kid, people stop congratulating you. Then they just treat you like you're Amish. 4? Well, that's one way to live your life. Can you build us one of those wood fireplaces? 4 kids. 4 kids. If you want to know what it's like to have a 4th, just imagine you're drowning, and then someone hands you a baby.
After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. After midnight, we're gonna chug a lug and shout. We're gonna stimulate some action. We're gonna get some satisfaction. We're gonna find out what it is all about. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. After midnight, we're gonna shake your tambourine. After midnight, after midnight, so gonna be peaches and cream. After midnight, we're gonna cause talk and suspicion. We're gonna give an exhibition. We're gonna find out what it is all about. What it is all about. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. Shake your tambourine. Shake your tambourine. Gonna shake your tambourine. After midnight, so's gonna be peaches and cream. Shake your tambourine. Gonna shake your tambourine. Gonna cause talk and suspicion. We gonna give an exhibition. We gonna find out what it is all about. What it is all about. After midnight, we gonna let it all hang down. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I need fun. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Your love give me such a thrill, but your love don't pay my bills. I need fun. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. it don't get everything is true. But what it don't get, I can't use. I need money. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Money. Lots of money. Whole lot of money. Give me money. Lots of money. All those lean green. Yeah. That's right, baby. That's what I mean.
Jealous lovers that I wish they had me back. Got a pistol for a mouth, my own mama gave me that. Making my own road out of gravel and some wine. If I have to fall, then it won't be in your line. Everybody's doing it, so why the hell should I? Everybody's doing it, so why the hell should I? I'm a bad woman to keep making mad. I'm not here to please. Paint me in a corner, but my color comes back. Once you go black, you never go back. I'm a black sheep. I'm a black sheep. I wasn't born a beauty queen, but I'm okay with that. Maybe radio won't mind if I sing a little flat. I wear my boots to bed, hang a cross up on the wall to save me from a shallow grave. Who wants to take us all? Everybody's doing it, so why the hell should I? Everybody's doing it, so why the hell should I? I'm a bad woman to keep making mad. I'm not here to please. Paint me in a corner, but my color comes back. Once you go black, you never go back. I'm a black sheep. I'm a black sheep. I'm a black sheep. I'm a black sheep. I got lots of jealous lovers that I wish they had me back. Got a pistol for a mouth, my own mama gave me that. Making my own road out of gravel and some wine. If I have to fall, then it won't be in your line. I'm a bad woman to keep making mad. I'm not here to please. Paint me in a corner, but my color comes back. Once you go black, you never go 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 back.
Hi, this is Greg Godovitz of Godo, and you're listening to Ray on the Radio on CKOL.
This
Enjoy
is
'em.
Zorro Idelkis of the Zombats, local punk rock band, and I'd just like to say to Carol Pope of Rough Trade, hey baby, kiss on my whip,
Black leather, riding crop, it's gonna make me swell. Do your top, I got a different kind of Fendi strip. A slow down carol, kiss my whip, a center.
sure as hell that it starts with me, and that's a wisdom I've laughed at. I don't know what the world may want, but a good stiff drink it surely don't. So I think I'll go and fix myself a tall one. 'Cause what the world needs now is a new kind of tension. 'Cause the old one just bores me to death. 'Cause what the world needs now is another folk singer like I need a hole in my head. I don't know what the world may need, but a V8 engine's a good start for me. Think I'll drive and find a place to be surly. I don't know what the world may want, but some words of wisdom could comfort us. Think I leave that up to someone wiser. 'Cause what the world needs now are some true words of wisdom, like la 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 la. 'Cause what the world needs now is another folk singer, like I need a hole in my head. Trees of habit just to get your attention. I don't know what the world may want, but your love sweet body lying next to mine could certainly raise my spirits. 'Cause what the world needs now is a new Frank Sinatra, so I can get you in bed. What the world needs now is another folk singer, like I need a hole in my head. 'Cause what the world needs now, what the world needs now is another folk singer, like I need a hole in my head. 'Cause what the world needs now, what the world needs now is a new Frank Sinatra, so I can get you in bed.
an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. Baby just wrote me a letter. 'Cause my baby just wrote me a letter.
Laundrettes, The Letter, and 10 other songs I played in the last 45 minutes straight. And I'm not going to read them out to you. Oh, maybe I will. You heard from 999, Gatto, Jen Wigmore, Barrett Strong, Eric Clapton, The Black Keys, The Clash, and I opened with Boston. Remember? Smoking? Yeah, alrighty. The Trent Hills Tribune. Next week will be the December issue. If you want to contribute in any way, be it advertising or something creative like an article or whatever, they want to hear from you. Their email address is trenthillstribune@gmail.com. Trent Hills Tribune. Right on. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Don't forget repeat Sundays, 8 till 10. Start your Christmas shopping. I might go to the mall. I don't know. I'm not going to start. It's too early. I don't even know if I have money. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, get out there this week and lots of stuff's going on. Go Leafs, go. You have yourself a good week, everybody. Bye now. Are you tuning in to hear some Justin Bieber, Beyonce, Barry Manilow? Wrong show. This is Ray on the Radio.
Leaves are falling all around. Time I was on my way. Thanks to you, I'm much obliged for such a pleasant stay. But now it's time for me to go. The autumn moonlight's my way. But now I smell the rain, and with it pain, and it's heading my way. Sometimes I grow so tired, but I know I've got one thing I got to do. I run along, and now the time of the day is now. Sing my song. I'm going round and round, on my way. Got no time for spreading root. The time has come to be gone. And though our health we drank 1,000 times, it's time to ramble on.
Information for tonight's show may have come from the following: the Toronto Sun, the Toronto Star, Record Collector Magazine, Ugly Things Magazine, Songfacts.com, Wikipedia.com. Follow Ray on the Radio on Twitter at Ray on the Radio, like Ray on the Radio on Facebook, or listen to past shows on Spreaker.com.
Thank you. Goodbye.